Hi, guys. 2:22, our magical time together. I am so happy to see you today, those of you that are joining. When I was posting the notes for this live, it was kind of tender. It said day 31. Isn't that incredible? We've been doing it for 31 days, and I'm committed to going the full way through the whole journal, which will be over 90 days together. And the reason I'm sharing it is because today's topic is resilience. And Victoria Rader with You to Shine on our Worthy Me movement. As always, if you're joining us right now, you're joining at a perfect time. This is where you get the journal. So for us, we're activating this beautiful gift of resilience. And so we're going to go to, hold on, it closed on me, page 47 of your journal. And the quote there is by Stephanie Bennet Henry. And Stephanie writes, "Life is tough, but so are you." When I was pondering and praying about the symbolism today, I wanted you to just lean in into this very short acorn to oak tree symbol. Inside the acorn is coded its ultimate worth of growing into a powerful oak tree. The worth, the coding, the spiritual DNA, along with the physical DNA, is coded into the acorn. The process of how the acorn will experience life will change through different stages. When it is first planted, I often talk about faith, right? Faith is like a little seed. If planted, it will grow. When you first have an idea, when you first discover your worth, it's planted deep and it feels like it's dark outside, dark and damp. And you have to come open. You have to crack open. The acorn has to crack open. If you're holding on for your dear life, pretending with a full pretense that life is fine, everything is good, and you're holding, quote unquote, I'm sorry for the bad word, your shit together, you cannot crack open. You have to crack open. When you crack open, then that tender sprout of an acorn starts seeking for the light. Are there cheering crowds when you reclaim your worth? No. Usually people are like, your dreams are crazy. Who do you think you are? And so it is so tough for that tiny sprout to break through the ground. And then guess what? It breaks through the ground. It's like, wow, sun. And what happens? There are animals that can stop on it. There are winds that are beating on it. And it has to continue growing. And every growth challenge has its different momentum. But the wind and the storm will be experienced differently by a tender sprout versus by a 20, 40, or 60-year-old powerful oak tree. The worth, the coding is the same. The life, the challenges, the storms are the same. But the experience of life is different. So, what makes us stronger is not taking the toughness away, but resiliently persisting through that toughness. So, a very powerful concept for us today. Life is tough, but so are you. So, if you're feeling you are in the middle of something you quote unquote can't go through, think again. You were created for this. You are going resiliently, growing into the strength from your worth. And just pausing and knowing it and owning it is where the joy completely is. And so for us, as I'm going to ponder on which part of the activation from the journal to do, just as a review, remember you have I'm worthy of love. Remember you're worthy of divine support. Don't quit. In a 3 Feet from Gold, my dear friend's book, Greg Reed's book, 3 Feet from Gold, don't quit. You are becoming that oak tree. I think I want to talk about I am worthy of wholeness and go to I dream. The second part of your journal is I dream. And so as you dream, as you're resiliently going through the hardships of life, yes, your brain wants to say it would be nice to have it go away. But truly the dream is, it would be nice for me to be so resilient and radiant and living from my worth to such degree that things that I'm going through are becoming minimal, that these great problems become nothing more than seeds of opportunity. It would be nice to learn in my virtues to such degree that I can face anything and everything because I know I'm living from a place of my worth. And how do I know? How do you know? Because you are worthy of God's infinite love and you're crafted for this season, for this challenge, so that your worth is set free. Love you and see you tomorrow, 2:22 sharp.